Okay, so this is a little demo for those of you who need to make like a guy card or something for any occasion. It can be birthday, it can be, you know, just a note. And anyway, the card I thought I would do is this, which is one of my class samples from a couple of years ago, but I really enjoyed making this, and it's a really quick card to do. So I start with a cream or an ivory greeting card, and then I find some text background. And I want to give this text background a nice sort of deckled edge, so I'll just chop the end of the text paper, and it's got that nice deckled edge here. The next thing I'm going to do is adhere it to the card, so you know where it folds. I just want it kind of here, and it doesn't matter if it's too big because you can trim it off. So I will take my trusty glue stick and then just put it down the edge of the card as far in as you want the patterned paper to go. Okay, so then I'm going to see if I can turn it towards you there. Okay, so stick the card down, not the card, the paper, directly onto your card. Then the next thing you're going to do once that's stuck down is turn it over and of course trim it off. 7 Gypsies and I think Basic Grey do some nice text papers. I use a lot of 7 Gypsies actually. I really like their style. Okay, so that's the edge of your card. The next thing I'm going to do is to use a rubber stamp here, and this is a postcard rubber stamp. This is by Rubber Soul, which is in Poulsbo, Washington. They do some great stamps. And I'm going to take my vintage sepia ink, which is VersaFine, and I'm going to ink up my stamp with the VersaFine. Okay. And then I'm going to just overstamp my postcard, so I think I'll stick that maybe there. Okay, so it kind of overlaps. The next thing I'm going to do is put my card aside, and I've picked a main image that I want to put on my card, and I just love this seahorse. This is actually from Renaissance Art Stamps, and I've had this for years. I'm not sure if you can still get it, but they have some really great, very nicely detailed rubber stamps. I'm going to use my VersaFine Vintage Sepia again, ink my stamp. Okay. Oh, and this is a darker oatmeal kind of a cardstock. I'm just going to see how wonderful the detail is on that. It just comes out so well. And then I'm going to take my deckle edge scissors again, and I'm going to cut out around the edge of the seahorse. Just I like raggedy sort of deckled edges. Doesn't have to be perfect either, and I really like that. It takes this out of it. Okay. Oops. Oh, and the top bit. The next thing I want to do, and it looks like I'm using a lot of vintage sepia here, but just because I love edging things, I'll take my image and just sort of rub it against that deckled edge cut, and then what you'll see is it kind of has a burnished look around the edge. Makes it stand out a little bit more. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is take my sponge tape or mounting tape, which just gives it a little bit of lift, and I'll just cut a couple of pieces, turn my image over, put some on the back, and then I'm going to peel off these. Okay. Whoops. Bring my card back again, and then I'm going to stick him, I think, there. Move him around that way so you can see. So he's stuck down on the card. I love all the layers on this card. The next thing I want to do is add a little more colour, and so I love adding postage stamps, and so I found this one in my big box of stamps. I thought he was very appropriate. I don't know, he's just, yeah, so I think we'll stick him, actually, we'll stick him a bit further down, I think there, so I'll just use the glue stick to do that. Just for that other piece of layering there. So there you have the stamp. And I normally put the phrase up here, but I've done it too high, so I'm going to put the phrase down here, and it's just thinking of you. And I'm going to use my black, just any black ink pad will do. And I will just, there. And that's it. A nice little greeting card for any man in your life. I just think that they're really fun to do, and sometimes I struggle with guys. So, okay, well, thanks so much for watching again. Any questions, just drop me a line. Okay, thanks everyone. Bye.